Every week in New Zealand, 3 families are told their child has cancer. The Child Cancer Foundation is in place to support those people at a time their life faces ongoing upheaval. The foundation is involved in a project this week with a specific Dunedin focus, and Elaine Horn is here with some background. Good evening, Elaine.
Good evening.
Tell us a little bit about the foundation and what it does.
The Child Cancer Foundation primarily is aimed at supporting families with children with cancer and to reduce the impact through not only support that's emotional but sometimes practical, financial, just what is really needed.
How many people are involved locally?
There's 2 paid staff, but we have quite a good committee. There's 8 people on the committee that work as well alongside us to help support this. About 60 families in this area, and we currently have 5 children undergoing treatment.
And what happens within a family when a child gets diagnosed?
It's a really, really tough time, naturally. There is a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear. People are thrown into a really unfamiliar world of hospitals and medical people. So, yeah, and it's at this point that they're introduced to the foundation.
What are some of the harder aspects of cancer that they have to cope with?
Mainly isolation and financial hardship. Over 50% of our members receive treatment out of their hometown. There's only 2 treatment centres. One is in Christchurch and one is in Auckland. So they have to travel. Treatment can last between 1 and 3 years. So you've got the other side of the coin where one parent normally has to give up work in order to take the primary caregiving role for that family. So there's often immediate financial hardship as well.
What can the foundation do to help?
Foundation offers a lot of really practical support as well as emotional support. We have a highly trained group of family support workers that work right alongside them, the families in the hospitals. We also offer respite care in the form of holiday houses. There's financial support if they need it. We have the wonderful Beads of Courage program. Each bead represents a specific procedure or treatment that a child has, so each string of beads becomes their individual journey. Plus, you know, we constantly look for where we can support the families and where the need is the greatest.
Now, you have an event on Friday and it focuses on a well-known Dunedin place.
Yes, it's at the Art Gallery. It's called The 9 Faces of the Octagon, and it's basically, it is about the Octagon past, present and future. It's a celebration of the arts through music, dance, poetry. We have the Otago University Students Association Cantores Choir performing, apart from other things, a beautiful piece that's been written specifically for this. And there's Pippa Reaver, who's from the States, who's a very well-known singer, songwriter and poet. And there's a variety of dance. So we're so excited about being associated with such a wonderful event. Tickets can be bought at the door or from the Crack, I think, or the Doll's House. They're $15 and all the proceeds come to Child Cancer Foundation.
And how is funding going for the foundation otherwise?
Funding is always a lot of work, which all charities probably say the same, but we don't receive any government funding, nor do we receive other support from any other cancer charities. So we do locally, we have a lot of support from donors, supporters, sponsors and events such as this.
Elaine Horn from the Child Cancer Foundation, thanks very much for your time.
Thank you.